Okay, it's 7:15, and prior to public session, I would like to do a proclamation. We've done a number of these over the last 14 months, and this one is real important to me and my family. So I would like my guests to come up to the center. Testing, 1, 2, 3. All set? Okay. All right, as I said, this is an important proclamation, and it affected my family. So, as I said, it's a personal issue for me, and I'm so happy that this is Gina Vaughn, by the way. And who's this?
Liberty.
Liberty.
What's your name? Annie Wilson.
Ah, we got the family here. So let me read this, and then after I read it, if you want to say a few words, please do. Okay. Proclamation. American Heart Month, February 2025, Monday, February 10th, 2025. Whereas heart disease is the leading cause of death in the United States, affecting millions of individuals and their families each year. And whereas promoting awareness and understanding of the importance of heart health is crucial to reducing the risk of heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular conditions. And whereas heart health can be improved by adopting healthier lifestyles, including regular physical activity, balanced nutrition, maintaining a healthy weight, and avoiding tobacco, and managing stress, which all you counselors should try to do that, manage that stress. Whereas vitally important, medical research continues to advance in the prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of heart disease, offering hope for healthier futures for all. And whereas the observance of American Heart Month encourages individuals, families, and communities to take steps toward improving heart health and reducing the impact of cardiovascular disease. Now, therefore, I, Robert A. Corradino, Mayor of the City of Oswego, do hereby proclaim the month of February as American Heart Month. I call upon all City of Oswego residents, community leaders, and healthcare providers to raise awareness about heart disease prevention, support those affected by cardiovascular conditions, and promote a heart-healthy lifestyle for all. Let us join together to build a healthier future for our city, our nation, where heart disease is less prevalent and everyone has the opportunity to live longer and healthier lives. Signed, Robert A. Corradino. Would you like to say a few words?
Yes, a few. I'll be brief, I promise. Okay. Do you hold that for me? I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt thanks to Mayor Corradino for the proclamation recognizing the Heartbeat Project that is focused on raising awareness on cardiovascular disease and heart health. It truly means so much to me to see our community coming together for such an important cause that affects so many. As some of you may know, heart disease is a topic that is very close to my heart. Just over a year ago, my youngest daughter, Emmy, went into heart failure and was diagnosed with a rare heart disease that does not have a cure. And we now manage her heart condition with daily medication and trips to her cardiologist. And although it doesn't look like she's doing fine, she's thriving, it will be something that's lifelong that we have to maintain. And 3 months after we got Emmy's diagnosis, my brother-in-law passed away of a heart attack just 10 days shy of his 30th birthday. So this month, we're not just raising awareness, we are coming together as a community to inspire change. Each conversation and every story shared and all the support we are showing one another can make a real difference in advancing heart health, education, and ultimately saving lives. As part of this initiative to raise awareness, throughout the month of February, Heart Month, my daughter, Liberty, and I have started doing some fundraisers to support the Women of Impact campaign through the American Heart Association. And this fundraiser that we're doing is selling heart pins to kind of spark conversation, and all of the proceeds are going to go towards the Women of Impact campaign. I purchased about 100 pins, and within 4 days we sold out of all of those and had to order more because of more requests. And so we wanted to send our thanks and appreciation to the Oswego Police Department, the Oswego Fire Department, the Oswego County Sheriff's Department, Oswego County 911, and the Fulton Fire Department for showing support to our fundraiser projects and raising awareness, as they have all purchased pins and gotten approval to wear them on their uniforms during the month of February. Again, I want to thank Mayor Corradino and the community for supporting us in our journey to kind of raise awareness and provide education and support for heart disease and cardiovascular disease. So they can reach out to me directly. We have a Facebook page open, and we have friends and family that have been sharing the different posts. Or I do have a letter that I provided to the different departments that actually has the link that goes directly towards the American Heart Association. It's like my fundraiser page through the American Heart Association, where they can kind of pay directly there, and I've just been out kind of hand delivering the pins throughout the community. Thank you. Say thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, to continue with public session, we have one person signed up. Looks like T.C. Engelston. Please come to the podium. And we do have a couple rules I just always like to mention. No profanity, no name calling, no personal attacks, and there is a 5-minute limit.
Yep. I'm afraid you might have actually got my name from the complaint from the New York State District Attorney General. I have here evidence that your officers had protected one officer from the New York State Child Victims Act, and they knowingly and willingly had admitted this. For the past 5 years, they've refused all services for me. It does not matter who has done anything wrong to me. Everything is a civil matter. I feel like this is an issue with the thin blue line. And Mr. Mayor, I do want to state here right now that I know you nor any member here had anything to do with this. Billy Barlow is involved, James Metcalf is involved, Gregory Oakes is involved, as well as other members of law enforcement. I have also wrote Governor Kathy Hochul, and I'm sorry to come out here like this, but I know you are the middle person for the people and her. I would like to give you a copy of this, and I would like to give a people a copy of this. This is the letter that she sent me back. Okay? Apparently, whatever officers do to the public is just a civil matter. But in this case, all officers for disobeying an executive order are actually in violation of Section 195 of the New York State Criminal Procedure Law for abusing their power, which is a Class D nonviolent felony. And I do not think that the assistant district attorney took me seriously when I said I want to press felony charges against officers and former members of the Judicial Committee here, as well as a former politician. May I please approach?
I'll have the clerk go and get that from you.
That has the case number, that has a letter that I sent to a copy of the letter that I sent to the Bar Association about Mr. Fix's behavior in courtroom. That case right there, Your Honor, I do feel is what Governor Hochul wants her new law with felonies to just disappear. I got an ACD for that case. I intentionally violated that, so that would never go away. And then I had another individual pull a machete out on me on West Seneca Street. It's a couple years ago. This is all within 5 years. Now, that individual, he did not like what happened to him. Your officers were confused. They wanted to go round two to see what I did. The fact of the matter is they turned around because I didn't feel it was appropriate with the damage that was done for me defending my life at that time to press charges. I felt that was adding humiliation. They turned around and they gave this individual the machete back the next morning. Then they allowed this individual to call and harass me and send me threatening messages and videos of an individual getting their throat cut. And when I called these people, not just the city police, but the county police, I got told that this individual is who they hoped who killed me for them. How is law enforcement allowed to do this? How are they above the law? If New York State is so proud of all the justice that it brings and everything that has been said about President Trump and the Child Victims Act and how apparently it was just a civil matter. I was 27 when I first attempted to report Brian Katzman and his little issue that he got from my family where he likes to coerce minors into favors.
All right, try not to get too deep into the details, please. All right, we
understand.
have some small children here.
I understand.
Okay.
That's as far as I want to go.
Okay, good.
But I want to press felony charges on all of these individuals and their acts against me.
All right, I see your documentation here, but I don't see any contact information, phone numbers, cell numbers, emails. You have anything like that?
I will give that to you.
All right. Well, why don't you write your contact information
Piece of paper.
on this, and then we can move on.
I speak about Kathy Hochul, not you.
All right? All right, thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
All right, we have a couple more minutes left in public session. Is there anyone else here that would like to speak? If not, public session is closed, and we will start the meeting in about 1.5 minutes at 7:30. Seven 7:30. Please call the roll.
His Honor the Mayor.
Here.
Counselor Walton.
Here.
Counselor Burridge.
Here.
Counselor Benucci.
Here.
Counselor Walker.
Here.
Counselor Gosick.
Here.
Counselor Plunkett.
Here.
Counselor Allen.
Here.
All present.
Thank you. Just a couple quick items under the mayor's report. I've been asked to make this public service announcement. As everybody knows, we've had a lot of snow. Some of us think it's been snowing every day since December 31st. But in any event, there's a lot of snow on the roads, and some of the snow is covering up the fire hydrants. So we do have the fire department going out trying to uncover the fire hydrants, but there's about 800 fire hydrants in the city of Oswego. So at this time, I'm asking the public, if you have a fire hydrant in front of your house or close by, and you have a snow blower or a shovel, could you help out the fire department and clear that fire hydrant? Because who knows, by uncovering a fire hydrant, you might be saving somebody's life. Because we all know that seconds, minutes count when there's a fire. And I've noticed on the local news a lot lately, there seems to be a lot of fires given the heating system and people using all kinds of heating systems. So please try to do your best to cover the fire hydrants. Okay, that was that. I have something I'd like to read. I'll try to make it as brief as possible. I'd like to clear up some confusion over comments that were made at the Administrative Services Committee meeting on February 3rd. A counselor at that committee meeting made a remark that the High Dam, and I quote, is losing money hand over fist and is probably $9 or $10 million. Tonight, I want to share with the public the reality of the situation so there's no misconception. The High Dam hydroelectric facility on West 1st Street has operated in the city for almost 100 years. The facility has 4 turbines with a maximum output of about 10 megawatts. The City of Oswego signed an energy performance agreement in 2023 with the Siemens Corporation that was approved by the Common Council before I became mayor. The agreement included HVAC and LED lighting upgrades in City Hall, a new roof and LED lighting upgrades at the DPW garage on Mitchell Street, the replacing of about 3,000 city streetlights, which will happen within the next couple weeks, with energy-efficient LED fixtures, and upgrades at the High Dam. Each of these projects will help the city save money, but the High Dam project will actually make money and income for generations to come, just as it has done for this community for almost 100 years. The planned work at the High Dam includes upgrades to turbines 1, 2, and 3, and replacing relays. Unit 1 is currently offline, and several councilors here came with me when they took that unit and shipped it to Ohio a couple months ago. Unit 1 is offline and is being worked on, but units 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 2, 3, and 4 are all running and producing energy and income. Let me repeat that, and income for the city. Our staff has had High Dam operating at 98% uptime since this fall. And many people in this room probably don't know that the best time, the best rate of flow in the Oswego River is from September, October through March, April. So right now is the best time for a hydroelectric facility. We're making money. The plan is to rehab units 2 and 3 after unit 1 is returned back into operation. The relay upgrades will allow the city to sell power on the retail market, which is more profitable than the current wholesale market. The price of power can vary, but from about 2 cents a kilowatt on the wholesale market to about 20 cents on the retail market, and this will be a huge increase in our revenue stream. Even at our lower rate, the High Dam earned the city about $188,000 in the month of December. In addition to selling power, the High Dam produces renewable energy credits, or what they call in the industry RECs, R-E-C, that we can sell. RECs are sold and traded on an open market to companies to offset their carbon footprint and are another source of income for the city. In 2024, we had an agreement with Gravity Renewables, a broker, to help us sell the RECs. That agreement ended on December 31st, and I'm currently negotiating with several other brokers to help us market our RECs. We sold over $90,000 in RECs in 2024, and currently have minted over 25,000 RECs so far to be sold in 2025. I don't have a value for those 25,000 RECs because the market fluctuates, but trust me, it is a substantial amount of money. As soon as I select the company that we will be working with, the council will vote on that and approve that agreement, and we can start selling those RECs. Make no mistake, the High Dam is a business that produces income for the city, and a business must invest in its assets to continue to operate and to be profitable. When the 9 Mile Point Unit 1 nuclear power plant shuts down for its annual maintenance next month, it is because they are investing in the facility. During the 2 to 3 weeks that that work is going on, it could be said that they are losing money because of the millions of dollars spent on the shutdown and due to the fact they are not producing power. What we are doing at the High Dam is exactly what Constellation is doing at their nuclear power plant. It's called investing. The only difference is it is taking longer for us to accomplish all the upgrades than a Constellation outage of 2 to 3 weeks. I understand the frustration with all the work taking longer, but we need to be patient because it will all be worth it. City Engineer Jeff Hinderleiter, Mike Riley, DPW Commissioner Rebior, myself, and others at city government are constantly, I was in a meeting today about this energy performance contract, constantly monitoring the work that is being done to make sure it is done correctly and efficiently. We meet regularly to discuss all the different projects in the agreement, and there's many of them, including streetlights, city hall improvements, and High Dam, of course. A good example of that oversight is Resolution 41 on tonight's agenda that you'll be voting on. The original plan to rehab Unit 4 at the High Dam was reviewed, and it was reviewed at a meeting, and it was decided not to do that and to use the funds on Units 2 and 3 for additional work. And as you may remember, City Engineer Hinderleiter last Monday explained why we did that. That was done because we have these meetings for this exact example, to oversight and to review and make changes when necessary. It is a change that will make better use of the money we are investing into this facility, plain and simple. The $9.7 million investment in the High Dam was reduced by the Department of Energy's grant we received of $1.3 million. And the city is currently negotiating the terms of an additional $2.3 million grant. We are continuing to look for additional grants for the clean energy products like this, projects that will help bring the cost down. One of the components and one of the people at Siemens, that's all he does, look for grants for this project. And as I said, we're hopeful to get that $2.3 million to bring the $9.7 million investment down even further. The funds for the entire energy performance agreement with Siemens was bonded for. Let me repeat that. The funds for the entire energy performance agreement with Siemens was bonded for. And on a side note, I want to remind everybody, this is something that I learned one of my first years on the council. A municipality like Oswego needs to borrow money in order to keep our bond rating high. We have to. That means we did not use any general fund monies. The general fund account is the city's savings account, and it is very healthy, and it's growing. Sales tax revenue is up through the roof, and that goes towards that. I want to make it perfectly clear that the city is not broke, and we are making sound financial decisions for our residents and taxpayers. In closing, I would like to say the work we are doing with this energy performance agreement will pay dividends for city residents now and in the future, and I hope you support Resolution 41 tonight. Thank you. Please call Resolution 39.
Approved minutes common council meeting held January 27th, 2025.
Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Walker. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Call Resolution 40.
Appoint Commissioner of Deeds.
Counselor Gozick, Counselor Vanucci. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Call Resolution 41.
Authorize mayor to sign amendment number 1 with Siemens Industry Incorporated for the energy improvement project at the High Dam Hydroelectric Facility.
Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Walton. Any comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Call Resolution 42.
Authorize mayor to sign change order number 1 with Scriba Electric Incorporated for the East Side Wastewater Treatment Plant Blower Improvements Project.
Counselor Burge, Counselor Walker. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Call Resolution 43.
Authorize City Chamberlain to complete 2 budget amendments to the Police Department Materials and Supplies account in the total amount of $127,519 for law enforcement equipment.
Counselor Walton, Counselor Vanucci. Comments? Please call the roll.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge.
Yes.
Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.
Any unfinished business? Yes, Counselor Plunkett.
Just a quick reminder, next week, due to the holiday, the committee meeting will be Tuesday night instead of Monday. So just keep that in mind.
Thank you. Any other? Seeing none, can I have a motion to adjourn? Counselor Gozick, Counselor Walton. Please call the roll.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Counselor Gosick.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Walton.
Yes.
Counselor Burge. Counselor Benucci.
Yes.
Resolution passes 7-0.